Good day, students. My name is Odufeso Tajudeen, your economics teacher. You are welcome to Odufeso Tajudeen online class. I'm your economics teacher. We want to revise those topic we have discussed since we have started second term uh, the beginning of this second term. Now let's move forward. The first topic we discuss, before I start, students, I discovered that some of you have not submitted your notes, and you have to submit your notes for marking so that you can have your 10 mark. For those of you that have not submitted your notes, you have to do that. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So you can have your mark. It's very, very important. And all the content we want to discuss, I want to see them in your notes to see that you are ready for examination. And your exam is going to start soon, probably by next week. Now, the first topic we discuss is theory of consumer behavior. Subtopic, utility, the concept of utility, where we discuss different types of utility, concept of utility, and so on. The second week, we discuss market structure, where we discuss different types of market. We look at the concept of market. We look at price and quantity determination under perfect competition, monopolistic, monopoly, duopoly, and so on, as you can see on your screen. And I hope you have every content in your notes. Then another content that we have discussed, this is another topic entirely, industries in Nigeria. Subtopic, types of industry. We have discussed that, and their content is inside your notes. Then under we are still under industries in Nigeria, subtopic industrialization. We have defined industrialization. We have also mentioned different roles of industrialization in economic development, problems and solutions of industrialization development in West Africa, and so on and so forth. Then we also, and this is another topic that we have discussed, agriculture. I could remember during our collaboration, we have during our different groups, we have been given different topic where you come out and discuss. So don't tell me that you can't remember. After my explanation, after my video, after my voice that you have listened to, you also you came out and discussed on this topic. Don't tell me that you can't remember. And this is examination time. You have to take it very serious. So we have discussed on agriculture. We have discussed on different types of agriculture, problems, importance of agriculture, then problems of agriculture development in Nigeria, and their solution, which we have discussed already during our collaboration. And their content is already in your note. We have also discussed public finance. Subtopic, objectives of public finance, where we discuss fiscal policy, government revenue, government expenditure, source of government revenue. Can you remember those source of government revenue? Beautiful. So let's move on. Still on public finance, we are under that we discuss on taxation. Taxation. So where I ask you to differentiate between tax and taxation. We have also discussed different types, features, characteristic, principles of a good tax, and so on and so forth. So we have also discussed, we are still under public finance. We have discussed systems of taxation. And recently we just discussed that system of taxation. There are three. We also discussed public expenditure and composition structure, the effect of public expenditure, government budget, and its national debt. So, which we have discussed. Then we have also discussed mathematical approach of taxation, where we discuss some of calculation under taxation. So these are the the questions that we have set for you during our class, and you should be expecting them during your examination. So you have to read from the beginning to the end. So what is utility? State three types of utility, as you can see on your screen. This is another one. What is market? Say types of markets. Can you discuss the following terminologies? Monopoly, oligopoly, duopoly, monopolistic, and so on and so forth. This picture is actually talking about different types of market structure, as you can see on your screen. So this is another question that you should be expecting during your exam, and you have to read them very well. What is firm? What is industry? List any three types of industry. There are more than that. Any three types. There are more than three. Can you remember the day we discussed that during our collaboration? Oh, beautiful. What is location of industry? So this is another one. What is localization of industry? List any five factors that favor localization of industry. Mention any five merits of localization, as you can see on your screen. And the content, every content of these questions are already in your notes. Learn, read, assimilate, and if you have any question, you can come to my office and I will explain to you, or you chat me on my WhatsApp. This is another one. What is industrialization? State five roles of industrialization in economic development and so on. This is another one. What is agriculture? State two types of agriculture. Mention any five importance of agriculture. What are the roles of agriculture to industry development, as you can see on your screen? And this is under one, under public finance. What is public finance? State any objectives of public finance and so on, as you can see those questions on your screen. They are very, very important. They are very, very important. Under public finance, we have taxation. What is tax? What is taxation? you know then can you mention those types of tax? Can you tell me the features of tax? State any three reasons why government impose taxes and so on and so forth. So these are some of the questions that you we have. Write short note on the following taxes. We have custom duties, tariff. We have excise duties. We have sales tax. We have purchase tax. We have VAT, value added tax. So these are the meaning that you can see on your screen, and every content are already in your notes. You have to read them. It's very, very important. Now let's move on. So this is another one. We just discussed this one, I think last week. Mentioned three systems of taxation. Okay, what is progressive tax? State any five economic effect of taxation and so on, as you can see on your screen. And I know the answers of these questions are already in your notes. You have to read them. You have to read from the beginning to the read your note from the beginning to the end and ready for the examination. Now, this is the calculation under tax, where Ogunbade Olashile discussed last week, calculation on tax. Can you still remember? You should be expecting this question. Read, read and practice. Now, let us look where I have also set some objective question for you to practicalize, and let's do it together, students. Let's do it together. So the question is going to pop up now. Let's wait. It's still coming. It's loading. All right. This is the objective question. I have set just five questions to practicalize. Now listen to the question. This is the process of transforming an economy based on extraction activities into one based on manufacturing. You can see the question? We have asked you during your plickers. A, we have industrialization. B, we have industry. C, we have firms. D, we have commercialization. What is the answer? Oh, it cannot be firm. It cannot be industry. The answer is A, which is what? Industrialization. Let's look at number two. This is an entity which specializes in the production and distribution of goods under one administration or management. Without telling you, you're supposed to know the answer. It cannot be management. Eh? Islamia. It cannot be management. Talabi. It cannot be organization. Oh, what is the answer? It's firm. Firm. Beautiful. Now let's move on. The number three, this is art of planting crops and rearing of animal for human consumption. Oh, this one is very simple. This one is very simple. It cannot be economics. It cannot be commerce. It cannot be insurance. What is the answer? Oh, beautiful. Agriculture. Let's move to number four. How many types of agriculture do we have? Wow. Gbogbo yín gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ yẹn o. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ yẹn o. It's very simple o. Is it up to 8? Is it up to 6? Is it up to 4? The answer is 2. That is D. Move on. So let's move to the last question. This is a compulsory levy imposed by government on individuals, business firms, as well as goods and services. Don't tell me you don't know this one. No. It cannot be taxation. The answer cannot be taxation. It cannot be option 3. It cannot be indirect tax. The answer is what? Tax. That is B. Beautiful. Now let us submit and allow computer to mark the questions and tell us what we got. So let's submit. So the computer is going to tell us, oh, completed. Now let us view our results. Oh, we got 10-10. Oh, look at students. This is our 10-10. Beautiful. Now let us look at the correction. Okay, number 1 is A, industrialization. Number 2 is B, firms. Number 3 is A, agriculture. Number 4 is 2, where there are 2 types of agriculture. Then number 5 is tax. A compulsory levy imposed by government is tax. Is tax. So we don't have art. The art of imposing, or the process of imposing. Tó bá ti di bẹ́yẹn, ó ti di taxation. The answer for this was tax. I hope you understand those questions that we have discussed, students. Take your study very serious, read your notes, and ready for examination. I don't want to record the zero. Please, over 70 during exam, I want you to score 70. And for those of you that have not submitted your note, please submit your note for marking so that you can have your 10 mark. Student, thank you and God bless you. Bye bye.